They're going softs.
Yeah, a
Just
couple of them run softs.
that's their strategy. They're just going three stints on softs.
Excuse me.
Guy.
Have you started?
They
Yeah,
have.
Okay.
but I think there's the French guy is out on the track by mistake.
Oh, good.
No, he.
Oh no, is he number one? Oh, okay.
You know, they're releasing by car number.
Yeah.
Then, okay, I'm going. Bye, thank you.
Good job, Aries.
Yeah, good job, man.
Thank you very much. Bye. I wish you luck and
Thank you.
a great weekend and all. Thank you. Bye.
You got screen time. Oh, not anymore.
Hey, Ma, I was on
Yeah,
TV.
for about a second.
Yes, at least I got Ghost isn't the
Yep.
Ghost isn't our commentator, so he'll.
I finalized this out. You'd hope he'd give us some screen time.
So how much? So what? So 83 got us 40 laps.
Yeah, so if you're trying to do, I had it calculated. What you're doing, you're doing 100 laps. Also, there's going to be more than 2 hours then. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a. Well, no, we're only doing 98, so we're pitting at the end of 99.
Yeah. So I think I calculated about 1 point something per lap. Hold on. So if 83 got as 46, so it's about 1.8. You need 8 laps, so that's 49. 49 per stint per tire stint. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be like 89, 90.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I'll just do 90 and
I mean,
see
if
what.
it's too much, then you can adjust for the next one.
Yeah.
But but that should be safe. Like, do you rev? Do you like revving it? Well, the thing is, revving works good early in the tire stint when you have tires, but later on, it's sketchy to rev.
Yeah, I mean that's what costs me time with those cars. I'm so used to like the BMW and GTR where like shit, doing a little early shift won't kill you, but like the Porsche loves being, that's where.
This one, especially any uphill part, that's why I found that this one, like, okay, if you rev it out on the uphill, you can maintain the speed.
Yeah.
But the moment you upshift on the uphill, it doesn't have the grunt. for the clock.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way, like coming out of the chicane going into the bridge, that's uphill. I was on third, and it wasn't going anywhere. So
I didn't remember what I did, because like when I was doing some practicing, like it might have, I don't know if it was like the wind or something, but I was like, oh shit, that's us.
the Stig Sanders in front of you at P8, so you should be next. About 22 seconds. Wait a minute. Why is the BMW ahead? Oh wait, maybe it's you. Okay, the stream is behind. You're ahead.
Yep.
I was scared.
Someone just lost it into the wall coming out of the S's. There's a blue car. I can't remember who that is.
Oh, that would be number 1 car. Oh, number 2, PIR, I think. Project 1. Alright, so easy here on the outlap.
Yeah, and I saved a little. I mean, I did, what we talked about with Kaza is like changing tires isn't. Especially with, not practicing having this kind of fuel load too for.
Yeah, it's that's the thing I was thinking. Like, this is heavier fuel load, so it might eat up the tires if you right away. You have to wait till the fuel gets a little bit lighter.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easier to have the same consistent times. Yeah, number 2 car had that crash, the blue car. That's why it's bidding for damage.
Yeah, they're.
You're not streaming, are you?
On YouTube.
Oh, okay.
I finally got it to work.
You titled it IRO, I hope.
Yep. Oof. Shitty lap.
How about you just tell me your YouTube account?
This is ATB 614.
Oh, okay. Found you. Found you. Yeah, good shift. We watch that curb. Yeah, you're good.
A little deep. Okay.
Nice lap there.
Yeah, I need to get it down more. But ooh.
Yeah, you and I have the same problem with that turn 3, 4 chicane thingy.
Yeah, and like it's me just not wanting to cut it too much and get a penalty, but like
I know. That's the thing, is every time I've tried to cut it before, I kept getting a penalty, so I always had the wrong line.
yeah.
That one, you, coming out to the back straight, I think you can definitely go on to earlier and be on the gas earlier. You should gain time.
I don't know why.
But that requires stopping, really slowing down, coming in.
Yeah, it's one. That's like I've always struggled with those two right-handers for some reason.
Yeah, the first one you're trying to maintain minimum speed, and then slam the brakes for the second one so that you can take off on second gear.
I wish we could use like the track limits that they were using at Petit Le Mans last weekend. Coming into that corner, like I was watching it and they were like completely off the curbing.
Which corner?
Coming out of the S's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I know I go out, but I'm usually back in.
But yeah, yeah, come out, but like
with the lower rear downforce, I was really kind of drifting somewhat around there, but that was the room for error to get a penalty was high. So.
Yeah.
I almost didn't wake up, for my stint because it's so early.
I know, like when I saw like you and Lucas like on stint 2, I'm like, it's early for you, but it's like way early for Lucas.
I don't think he slept. He's what, 3 hours behind? So technically it's easier for him.
No, I think he's wanting mountain. I think
is he? Oh, okay.
I think Colorado's mountain time.
So 2.5 hours, maybe? Something like that. Okay. Yeah, I woke up at like 5:30 and struggling.
Yeah, because when I saw you two on, I was like, man, that's early. But I'm like, I've been up that early the last.
Well, normally it'd be okay if we were right in the middle of the summer because, daylight, the sun's usually by that time, it's a little bit brighter. Like by 5:30, it starts getting bright, the sky.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't start getting...
But now we're getting to the part where, 5:30 is still dark.
Yeah, and that's like one thing that threw me off. Like, the first time I went to Philly for Thanksgiving is like how much darker or how quickly it gets dark or how much earlier it gets dark. The further, obviously the further on the East Coast you go, but being like almost on the coast.
Yeah.
Like it was like 5:30 and it was like nighttime, and I'm like, this is. But same thing happens when we're out in Washington in the summer visiting Emily's parents. Like it gets dark, darker out there earlier in the summertime.
Washington State?
State.
You know what? I think Philly, it makes sense because you got the whatever the mountain range there. So the sunset, it gets darker quicker. Yeah.
Yeah,
The horizons, because you got the mountains, right? So that's why. Same thing for Washington State, wherever you are. If you got the mountain range to the west, far enough, the sun goes down quicker. Yeah, coming out to the back straight on second, that's good. This one you stay on the fourth long.
Yeah, it's usually around 140 is when I try and change or upshift.
You could probably even try that 145, maybe 114.
No, it bounces off the limiter like at 141. Oh, okay. I've tried seeing how far it stretches, and around like right as you hit like 140 miles an hour or 141 miles an hour, it bounces off the limiter.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Dance is considering a 2-stop all songs.
For his?
For his stint, yeah.
Okay.
But I told him the downforce setting, that we're running high rear.
Or higher. Like I tried like full rear downforce, and I'm like, this isn't gonna work. Like when I was just messing around.
Rear, that's too much.
Yeah, like when I was just messing around with settings and stuff, and I was like, nah, that's not gonna work.
Oh, he's thinking medium, softs.
Yeah, that's what he did for his stint, I think.
Just call whatever he's comfortable with.
Yeah, I mean,
I just think it's like, the pit entry and the pit exit, they're both low compared to the actual racetrack. Like it's going down, they can just pass you. You lose so much time.
Yeah, that and just like how long it takes you to do like get in and out of the pits, like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The entry and exit is like you can't just fire into the pits the way you would like the Daytona, for example, right?
Right.
You just this when you gotta really slow down. It's like if you have a car, you're battling with a car. You're in the SS and they're just flying through to turn to the last turn.
Not good enough. Lost so much time.
Yeah, on that exit coming out of the SS, you can try rotating it sooner.
Yeah, I think I just got out of my rhythm coming into it and just.
Yeah, I know. So you messed up the beginning of the SS. It's so hard to get it back. Yeah, the part here in the bridge, I lost it here, and I was sliding. I was trying to save it, but I managed to keep it on the right side and avoid collecting Adriano.
Yeah, that, and because like coming out of the S's is really hard to save the car. That felt faster than that. Okay, game. From where? trying to deal with, trying to not hold them up coming through here.
I think you could have waited till this part here.
I know. I saw two of them, and I was wondering.
The only reason I'm saying that is because your rhythm for sector 1 coming out, turn 1, 2, 3, all of that. It's so critical. It's so hard to get back.
I know.
That's all I was saying. It's for your thing. It's hard to get back into the rhythm of that sector 1.
No, I totally agree with you. I just.
Yeah, sector 2 is this where 911 doesn't seem to do as well. That's the part that I try to give up. It's just here, you can have it.
What's up?
Aiden. Party time.
Yep, said it was kind of interesting. They had a full lobby crash. So now we get to, so now we get to pick up
It saved us because we had damage, and Aries did not want to pit at all to fix the damage. So I'm saying, okay. I was trying to convince him that we're gonna lose time, but he's really convinced that we'd lose more time pitting. Yeah, but I said, I'm saying, with damage, you have the wrong. You can't get into the rhythm because it's more prone to mistakes. It's just a lot of things can go wrong with damage. It's not the norm of the car condition. Now you have to worry about that. Adjust to the car. So, but no, he wanted to really keep going. Okay, and then it crashed. Let's go, thank God. So what downforce are you gonna, okay. He used the same downforce that I told him, 6, about 445, 450 to the front, I said, it's up to you, between 445, 450 to the front, and 6 to 610 to the back. But I think he used 610 to the back, maybe. Well, I did, when we did yesterday, I did 450, 570. Yes, it's fast, but then towards the end, the car's going away, it's sketchy, and then you cannot make a mistake. Yeah. Yeah, so that's because the rear is not biting, so and normally that works. You can so you definitely want it planted. So the 570, the rear works. Yeah, but that requires aggressive slip angle, but then I use up tires. So that's the thing. That's what was happening. So it's up to you. You wanted better rotation. Then you want the front to be pointier and the back, yeah. So at least 445, 450. And then your rear The 570 is, gonna make the rear more. You have to manage it, so you'll be good. Yeah. So, like, Aries, yeah. Try 580 to the rear, 590. Try those, see what because I know they might in the first few laps they're the same. It's really towards after, I don't know, 10, 15 laps. That's when you start to notice the difference. Yeah. And that's why, like, Frosty and I were talking, say, hey, we put the high one in the rear. It's not because it's for the latter part of the tire stint. It makes it stable. Yeah. Oh, that's really you're really okay. No, we're going to the front. We go to the we go +1 to the front. So it's your driving style then. So you're okay. So yeah, so your driving style is really to use the front to rotate brake and then rotate. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a front engine. This is a MR.
I mean, yeah, it's technically an MR car, but like I've noticed like it, like at least on some tracks, like
You're right. Depend on tracks, because I've done that. I've done the 458, the Ferrari. Sometimes I'll put it to the rear depending on the track. It's how I want. It depends on how you want it to be taking some of these sections of turns. So I just found that putting the yeah. Because I put the one to the front and it made the tire wear balance, front and rear. So yeah, but again, give it a shot. Like, see which one your call. You can adjust it anyways. In the race, you'll notice, see what is going, and then you can see, okay, you can adjust. I even started adjusting the brake balance during the race as the towards the latter part of the stint. Meaning, like, because you're doing like 40 something laps. So after 20 something laps, I'm noticing. Then I start even adjusting the brake balance. And there was a time that I actually would keep adjusting brake balance depending on which turn. So,
yeah, I don't.
I hardly do that anymore because I'm too lazy.
Well, my thing, if I had a wheel that I could just push it, have a dial or a button instead of having to cycle through the MFD. Some, like, if you have like some of those like high-end wheels that have like 1,000 buttons, like some of them you can.
Yeah, I do on mine. I have the F1 wheel. So.
Like, technically, like on my wheel, I have a little like gauge or a little like 4-button thing on like the bottom and of the wheel, and like you can cycle through like functions, but it has like built-in, like, with when you're in one setting it's like fuel map, another is traction control, and then like The other is like if you have a rally car, you can adjust the weight distribution. I'm like, why can't you preset that for brake balance? But, what do I know? I'm just a consumer.
I was just doing 19s, going. I think my best was 19.2 or 3. I was staying there, but then after I pit, for some reason I was like, I couldn't get the pace, and maybe it was just a mix of traffic. But I thought maybe it was also I was scared that my brakes had an input, like it was stuck, even when I'm not pressing it. So sometimes it picks up input, but I can't tell in VR. So I had to ask Aries, go ask the stream host, Jaeger, check my brake inputs to see if there's something there. Yeah, because I go checking the straights, because I shouldn't be on brakes on the straight. But turns out that it wasn't. So I think I just really had didn't have the right rhythm, with all the traffic and stuff. And so I was wondering, why am I losing so much pace? So I was wondering. But yeah, it was really my thing was just 19s. That was really it. So
yeah, so so far my best has been a 19.5, and my optimum is almost is a 19.1, but getting that. But yeah, I just went through a ton of traffic, so I'm just now can get back in my rhythm. So I'm running, low, 20.0s and 1s right now.
So definitely this one, yeah, for the course, like the blue flags thing. It's in sector 2 that I've been, I was not giving up in sector 1 and 3, which is where the Porsche is good. Sector 2 is not. That's where I give it up.
Yeah, but I mean, me, JP. I'm just trying to be when I see. Especially when I saw 2 of them coming, I thought they might be battling or something. So I was
yeah, you can tell. Like with me, I check to see I see 2 cars, both of them are flashing. Go, okay, they're in a battle. So, and then, but I didn't, I still kind of didn't make it that easy. So.
No, I mean, like I said, it's me. I'm just trying to be sporty and fucking just let them go and.
And I actually had a hard time, even because in VR I can't tell. I got more than 1 car behind me, and I can't tell which one's for position, which one's the blue flag.
Right. Which again,
so there was a couple of times I had to wait. I had to let them go beside me so I could look over in my VR, and then I can see their position. That's the only time I can see what position they are. And then I realized, oh, this is a battle. Okay. But the advantage, was so tough to keep back. On the straights, he just catches up. Well, I don't know. Yeah, he didn't. Did he say that? I don't think. Did he put that he can do stint 5? I don't think so. 60. What?
I was saying we get to pick up a little bit of the slack of the red flag, so we're doing 98 racing laps.
Because I checked, he says that he couldn't do it. He only did Yeah, he only puts stint 3 and stint 4. Yeah. But I mean, he's available now, and then if you really don't want to, but I think you should. I think you should. Like, I know, you know.
I'm gonna say like that's
Again,
been.
that's why I said, you know, raise the rear downforce, and I bet you will have a better time. Yeah.
I mean, I was just gonna say like I've seen so many people go off.
I'm even thinking at least 590 for you. If you know 600 is too high, go 590. Then give it a try.
And so like what my plan is, or I'm planning on a one stop even with like this increased pit or this increased lap count. But then you know if something happens or if I you know get damaged and can just always adjust to the two stop.
High up when it's uphill. Going uphill, like I keep it up in the high revs. Anything uphill, because I'm pretty sure the power band of this is at the high end.
Yeah, so like
RPMs.
especially on the back straight, I'm letting fourth gear especially kind of rev out. But for me, like I said, it's probably become so used to driving turbo cars is when I get in like handling parts is you know upshifting early just to get traction.
It's funny because the way I get traction with this car is I actually go high revs and already on the gas on the lower gear.
Yeah, and but like I said, I think that's just because I'm so used to turbo cars is why I do that.
Because this is MR, so that's why I'm trying to get it. It helps balance it out coming out of the corner, the turn. Unlike FR's high turbo thing, you have to be careful with the throttle coming out. Yeah, the DMRs, I find that you give it throttle coming out of the turn, it helps stabilize it a bit. Yeah. It's basically like coming out of the turn, you're giving it, I don't know, 10-20% throttle. Yeah, to kind of just keep it. Yeah. Just if you don't, then it becomes unstable and then you yeah. So giving it that 10-20%, just slight, it just keeps it okay. You have a chance. Mind you, that I don't actually know if it's 10-20% because I kept telling VR, but that's what it feels like to me, 10-20%.
Yeah, that's what Lucas and Jake hold on. Like recommended when is always going to have some throttle, just for. I mean, I know they didn't really have much of a choice, but it's kind of nice to see Tom finally getting involved in one of these. Lap 45. It's not even half. We're doing 98 racing laps, so it's racing to 99. Yeah.
Oh, why is the leader already pitting?
Yeah, they started on softs.
Oh.
But I think they must be doing a two-stop. Oh shit. Fifth and sixth place, like, one guy just came right out of the pits, like right in front of the guy behind him. I don't know if they're going to adjust your stint at all. But yeah, I think it's around like 90. It's like 90 something for sure. But like we're doing 98 racing laps. Let's see, we were talking about like, what is it, like 82, 83%. We should get you like 40 something, like since I'm doing, yeah, around 80. For soft, probably. JP he had a calculation. I think it was like 1 point something percent a lap.
Yeah, I think I was just calculating, like, what I used. I had 83 and then I did 46, so I just kind of so like 1.8 and a half, 1.9, and I just went with 1.9. Like that's what I was using, with my gas. My fuel rate was like 1.9. I think 1.9 might be too much. Probably it's 1.8 and a half, H5 maybe. I just went safe. Yeah. That's the part you let them go. That's the perfect part. Yeah, that's where I was letting them go. At least you're not losing too much.
Come on, Tom. Come on, Tom. Shitty outlap.
Oh damn, it got dark.
Yeah. But you know, it never rains in the south. It just gets dark.
It's better. This dark thing is just so dark. Can't see. Oh, but you know what? You have the markers, so that's good. I would be having a hard time here without the markers. And these Mad Skills and Mad Reaper guys in our Vegas Cup thing, man, they're something else.
So is it official that Supra is like in our division now?
Yeah, he's moved up to Pro Division, so.
Okay.
But I see their point, you know. I mean, like, why does he get the first place points that he got? Simple.
Yeah, but I mean, in theory, that should be.
Yeah.
That might be his only podium bonus points.
Yeah. But he's ahead of Dylan, ahead of ahead of Jason, you know. Den's, your lobby's up. Is Den still on? No, he left.
Oh, he's not in the... I thought he was still in the party.
I don't know. Well, let me check. Yeah, he's still on, but maybe he can't hear us. Hopefully he sees the post in the Discord. Lobby's up. His lobby's up.
Why did I go into first?
You care?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get damaged, luckily, but just spun trying to keep.
No damage.
Yeah, just trying not to go a lap down Jacko, but you know. Were you asking me something, Denz? I can barely hear you. Yeah, I mean, it struggles in the corners. It just has like monster pace on the back straight. Yeah. Like there, a couple times, like, you know, when I let some of them by, I would, you know, be keeping up with them, going, you know, those right-handers going the back straight, and even be like gaining on them, like coming out of it. And then by the time we got to the Motul bridge, they were just gone. No, I mean, it's not like that extra, but it's like, you know, even, yeah, but it's even like being in their slipstream and stuff, like they still pull away. See, I'm on lap 81. This has still got... So it'd be... 91... So like 18... Alright, start lap 86.
Did you say you're in 86?
Lap 86, yeah.
Your stream is still 85.
I mean, I just started it, or...
Oh, okay. It's about 10, 15 seconds behind.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just whatever the... Fuck me.
I'm watching F1 and both McLaren cars out turn one. Both of them out. Sprint race.
It's a sprint today, isn't it?
Yep.
Did they get contact or hit each other?
Who was it? So Norris was P2, Piastri was P3, so he got alongside, but Norris has the inside line. And Piastri tries to do a cutback move, but there's a bunch of cars behind, so you can't. It's gutsy to, just all of a sudden go cutback move and expect no cars in the inside. There's a gap there. So Hulkenberg was there. So when Piastri tried to do his cutback move, Hulkenberg's there, bam, contact. Piastri gets pushed on and he hits Norris and both of them out.
So the drama unfolds even more.
Yep. So if Norris is supposed to have repercussions, does Piastri now get repercussions too?
Right. Only like a handful more, isn't there? See, because Verstappen's just been kind of clawing his way back up. Come on, Tom, just draft off me since you have this penalty. Looks at the leader's pit. What position? Last. Oh, 93. Yeah, we're racing lap 99, so yeah, I got 6 more. I think it's Fausty. I think he's doing the last stint, but I can't remember on the top of my head. Just heard Tom banging against the walls coming in the pits. Back half in 98, so I got one more. All right, back on the back straight. I mean, it's my sector one that's just I'm just not haven't been consistent in, and everything else. I'm like, all right, coming into pits. Okay, go. So yeah, like I said, probably around like 82.
Good job, Eric.
Thanks. Yeah, just
Good luck, Dance.
yeah. Good luck, Dance.
You decided on your arrow? Okay.
Yeah, I said having some more on the back like helped. Like even like halfway or whatever through the, or even more like through the stint, like the rear was still nice and one car has I don't know what team it is, has a pit lane, but I don't know if they got an entry or exit.